Bones have been part of human ritual long before written religion. They appear whenever death had to be understood, organized, or remembered. In prehistoric societies, burial was rarely a single event. Archaeological sites show that bodies were sometimes revisited after decomposition. Bones were removed, repositioned, or grouped together. Skulls were often separated and kept intact, suggesting they held a particular importance. These actions were not random. They indicate that bones were treated as something distinct from the body itself. Once decay had passed, bones marked a different stage of death, one that could be handled. In early agricultural societies, bones were tied to ancestry. Communities placed human remains in shared burial spaces rather than individual graves. This practice reinforced lineage and belonging. The dead were not isolated, they were integrated into the structure of the living community. Some rituals used bones as protective elements. Human remains were placed beneath buildings, near entrances, or within boundary markers. The presence of the dead was believed to stabilize a place, not disturb it. Bones were also used in ritual decision-making. In ancient China, animal bones and shells were prepared and heated to produce cracks. These marks were interpreted during ceremonies seeking guidance. This practice formalized communication with ancestors and unseen forces. In Mesoamerican cultures, bones carried cosmological meaning. Creation myths described worlds rebuilt from the remains of earlier beings. Human bones were associated with regeneration and continuity rather than decay. In parts of Africa, Southeast Asia, and Oceania, bones were incorporated into ceremonial objects. They appeared in reliquaries, masks, and ritual tools. These items were not decorative, they functioned as conduits between generations. Religious institutions later codified bone rituals. In medieval Europe, bones of saints were preserved as relics. These remains were believed to anchor spiritual authority to physical space. Churches were built around them. Pilgrimages formed because of them. Across cultures, bones were used when death needed order. They were handled